YouTube, what's good, family? MasoMoney back with another video. So, we're back in Philadelphia. Y'all know they just indicted the entire YBC. And American Confidential is breaking down one of the most popular bodies that they rapped about in all of their songs that helped the entire block get caught up by the police. Oh, they're not playing. They all black.
It happened on the 1000 block of North 39th Street in West Philadelphia just before 10 this evening. The 18-year-old victim rushed to the hospital in very critical condition. Police say they found 35 spent shell casings from at least 3 weapons over a block and a half. No word on any arrests or what set off that shooting.
Get back for blood.
They going to try to pull
39th Street, do nothing for Sydney.
Niggas about to get famous.
And I smoke on that young boy from the big block sometimes. They ain't do nothing for that either.
Look, you popping right now.
We really up on blocks, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they spacing out.
They got back for their dead homies, though. They got 7 niggas dead.
He just
what
admitted
fuck?
7 people
Jay
dead.
and BK died. J and BK died. K and Snake died.
He named his names.
There's 4 even on us and them, bro. We up on Belmont. We up on 39th Street. We up on Young Wolf from the back block and them. And we up on Colorado, bro. What the fuck?
He just said we 4 even. So he's saying like, yeah, my homie's down, but we smoking more your homies than you smoking mine. We at about 7 to 6 right now. Sound like everybody losing. What are you talking about?
Y'all be on some Instagram shit, bro. Stop capping on the net.
America armed and dangerous.
There are now some 40 million handguns.
Firearm injuries represent an epidemic in the United
of gun violence.
Join us in this campaign to reduce gun violence.
The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun.
Another mass shooting in America.
Good guy with a
Shooting rampage.
316 people are shot every single day.
Damn.
On June 18th, 2022, Eam Stacks, or Kaim Pratt, is shot and critically injured on the 3800 block of Poplar Street near 38th and Poplar. Although technically he was a victim, he was also charged with aggravated assault and carrying firearms in public. If you fast forward only 6 months, we know, according to the indictments and other arrests, this war between teens and young men was not going to slow down.
Not at all.
The pandemic provided money, and the money provided guns. In America, access to guns is almost a little too easy, to the point where with one phone call, you can get your hands on a burner. To suggest that a 13, 14, or 15-year-old should be anywhere near guns in a city environment is crazy. But the reality is that the mindset in a war zone is you'd rather be caught with it than without it. The demise of J100.
This nigga just bang his gang and then show a dirty gun on Instagram. At least you fresh as hell while the feds watching.
The world of YBC and their affiliates. Fans of his music were also crushed. The family of Tajay Brooks were left to mourn and pick up the pieces. His gang were left to mourn and provide their form of justice. This is why the cycle often never breaks. Moms and grandmoms and uncles usually can wait for justice. But the testosterone and drug-fueled minds of teens and young men could look at things a bit different.
And they up them hard drugs from that trauma. You gotta do your research.
On December 5th, 2022, CCK members learned Jay was filming a music video at the house on the 4300 block of Paris Street.
Well, they on him.
The 21-year-old was shot while waiting outside for an Uber. 3 members of CCK, Anthony Woodson or Pistol P,
How they know he was
Ronnie Vincent Quan or Crazy Ryan, and Herman Stiegel or G Wick were later charged with his murder.
In the prison
Brooks' death was a crushing blow to YBC that prompted their members to escalate the violence.
They just got way worse, huh?
On May 16th, 2023, Amir T.O. Scott was shot and killed on the 600 block of North Preston Street in West Philly. Police responded to the scene at approximately 9:50 p.m. and found Kamir suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was rushed to Penn Presbyterian Medical Center, but was pronounced dead shortly after. T.O. was just 20 when he was killed. When I do the full documentary on this case, I will go into more details surrounding his death. His death was almost 1 year to the day of his close friend, BK, who died a year earlier in May of 22.
Insanity.
T.O. was known as a get money type bull who was always fresh with his waves spinning. 11 days after T.O. died, YBC was looking to get back.
Right.
T.O. meant so much to them that they spun the same block, at least according to the indictment, 3 or 4 times until they finally killed someone. According to authorities, on May 27, 2023, 3 people were shot on a 5200 block of Jefferson Street at 52nd and Jefferson.
Oh no.
We have some breaking news to pass along tonight. Police were called to the city's Parkside section less than an hour ago on reports of a triple shooting. Action News reporter Brianna Gallagher joins us live from the scene at Lindenwood and Jefferson Streets with details. Brianna, what do we know so far?
That's right, Walter. We're still working to confirm a few details here, but police just revealed that one of those victims, a 15-year-old, however, that 15-year-old was taken to the hospital in stable condition. You can see that police still here on scene. They're just picking up evidence markers now, but police say a 20-year-old man was shot twice in the foot. He's in stable condition. The second victim, a 15-year-old, he was shot once in the stomach and taken to the hospital in stable condition. Now, the third victim, a 33-year-old man, he was shot twice in the chest and once in the shoulder. He was also taken to the hospital. Officers are here on scene. They've been going in and outside of this mini market here on the corner. No details yet on what led to this shooting, and no arrests have been made at this time. For now, we're live in Parkside. Brianna Gallagher, Fox News at 10 on PHL 17. Walter.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. Fire officials in Philadelphia say
T.O. was killed allegedly from PSK or Parkside Killers.
The news
who we've talked about before on this channel.
American Confidential.
Their main corner is 52nd and Jefferson. Marquise Muhammad, better known on the streets as WAP, is being held responsible for T.O.'s death.
WAP did it.
That May 27th shooting that injured 3 was allegedly perpetrated by F.S. DeBender and Mir Pab. On May 30th, shots were fired on the same block, but no one was hit. Then, 9 days later, on June 8th, Baby Yap, Mir Pab, Yak Yola, and one other person caught Sharif walking along Jefferson Street towards 53rd.
Oh, that's him walking the streets.
The video that has been widely viewed shows Sharif walk past the dark sedan and is shot by someone out the passenger seat.
They shot him outside
he
the car.
reacts to that shot by trying to run but falls. It is reported to be Yak Yola who jumped out the car first and chased him. It appears to be Baby Yap who hops out the back passenger, and Mir Pab or another unnamed 4th person who hopped out the back driver's side. It could have been 5 people in the car that day, with 1 person in the middle. More will come out in court, and I'll be on top of any development. Baby or Stephen Mountain.
What is Philly Stepper 215? Is this somebody keeping a score? This is a scorekeeping page. You know, in Philly, they got some other shit going on. They got real scorekeepers. Like, they really make it like a gang. Like, this shit is insane. YBC, hashtag Get Back Gang. And didn't they just say Mir Pab was the one who did it? So he did it? Or is this somebody dead homie? Because you know, once you catch a body, you post your dead homie on a story and then you say, like, I love you. Like, because I, like, smoked another brother about you. Like, I told the Opps you was gonna die. And now, like, when one of our friends die again, it's like, we'll be spinning back again. So this is good points then. He got Mir Pab.
And I'll be on top of any development. Baby Yap or Stephen Weddington, Pamir Hall or Mir Pab, and Mark Johnson, aka Yak Yola, are all being charged in the death of Sharif King.
Man, it goes the fuck down, and you can't, and when one of your niggas die, you can't say I'm gonna pick up a microphone and talk about it. You gotta go out there and go try to get that get back.
Yes, you can. You literally can do that. If one of your homies died, you can use the pain to communicate your struggle and make it out of the struggle. You saying, like, instead of doing that, I'd rather just go kill somebody and go get life? How is that helping your homie who's not responding? He's already gone. Like, you should probably try and get successful. Help his kids or his family or something. You sitting here trying to die for him. How about you live for him?
Looks like that man was just minding his business and was caught at the wrong place at the wrong time type situation.
They thought he was with it so he could
and to
get
make it worse, even though he had nothing to do with it, they considered that get back for T.O.
He live on that block,
and of course, that this is followed.
Dumb as hell.
Gone were the days as if you hit the wrong target, it was looked at as a bad thing. Now, the gang's accepted as if it's get back, and a cycle continues. The cycle, retaliatory violence, is what drives all of these murders. The songs, disses, and IG lives taunting each other just makes it worse.
Right.
As long as killers roam the streets, they will be targeted.
Pretty much all
but like
of
I
these
said, nowadays, the whole block the killer lives on is greenlit. So now, Sharif is dead for nothing.
For none.
Wap or Marquise Muhammad, according to authorities, wasn't finished.
Lil Bucks, Trolls, T.O., and Baby Ka. Better pick your head up before we send that blitz. Okay.
Wap or Marquise Muhammad, according to authorities, wasn't finished.
Members
because
of society.
Once Sharif was killed,
now
PSK has to get back too.
Park Street
Sonny Goon from West Philly represents the Clappers, along with Young Liv and Skino. CCK was a click up as some of these guys were starting to get close to each other during the war, not before it.
They wasn't even friends.
In July of 2024, Sonny was arrested for being caught on a jail FaceTime with Lil Bucks, where guns were visible. At this time, as we know, they were under investigation.
So they're in the middle of going federal. You know, the first time that you get on a the first time that you get on the phone with somebody in prison, it literally says you are now on a recorded line. You get on a recorded line, you know the police watching you, you know the feds hot on your block, and the first thing you do is show Blix? The judge and the jury, these niggas slow.
To officials, the investigation started in September of 2022. They had people dedicated to watching these guys' social medias, music videos, and any posts they made.
They self-snitching
Apparently,
crazy.
they had eyes on some of them in real life because based off that phone call, Sonny was arrested almost immediately with ARP-BZ. Sonny Boone is alleged to have let off shots with Kadir Strickland, nicknamed Honcho. Kadir was killed in August of 2024. The two were shooting on the 100 block of Manton Street in July of 2023. Back on 52nd Street, PSK and YBC are now hunting for each other almost weekly, as YBC Duel would make it clear in his music. When T.O. died, PSK and YBC weren't really out. They weren't friends, but they definitely weren't enemies either. Like I said, I'll go into more detail in a full breakdown. The next incident on the list is a few months later, October 5th, 2023. A 20-year-old is shot near 52nd and Jefferson. YBC members Baby Yop and Yak Yola have been...
Bro, this strip right here, oh my gosh, there's nothing on earth you could pay me to walk, to walk down this strip, gang. Like, I gotta take the long route. I'll walk down the highway before I walk this damn strip. They popping it.
The very next day, Marquise Muhammad, along with Paul Beckwith, would slide on Mir Pob's block. October 6, 2023, a 20-year-old man was shot on Mir Pob's block, which was the 600 block of North Brooklyn Street. Wap, Marquise Muhammad, and Paul Beckwith are charged. On October 10th, 2023, shots are fired on the 2100 block of North 53rd Street, but no one is struck. This appeared to be a shootout between YBC and CCK. Baby Yacht was charged, and CCK affiliate Kadir Strickland, or Seven Side Honcho, also fired shots, prosecutors said. On November 4th, 2023, shots are fired on the 1300 block of North 53rd Street again. This was Sonny Goon again on 53rd Street. Then, on December 7th, 2023, Zaire Booga Stafford is killed while leaving his work at McDonald's at 29th and Clearfield.
He worked at McDonald's.
YBC's Baby Yop and Jamir Ellen Burbage have been charged.
R.I.P. that man.
Booga, the brother of Sonny Goon, according to all reports, was not a part of this. Here's the thing though, I'm not victim blaming here. Booga's brother, as I showed, was allegedly out here trying to get busy. Unfortunately, there's nothing me or you can do about this. But if you're taking pictures with gang members, then you're considered a part of it.
If you with it, you
and as we've seen earlier with the murder of Sharif King, there's no logic to any of this. These are young men filled with depression, rage, anger, and drugs.
Just doing anything.
Not a positive thing to write home about. So, allegedly, Baby Yop and LM and another person waited outside Zair's job. They waited and waited, tipped off by another employee about the estimated time that Zaire was getting off. That might come out at trial, and it might not. He walked about a block and a half, not knowing he was being followed. They shot him 14 times.
Damn.
I don't know how a family can recover from a thing like this. But part 3.
So he chilling with, so he just his brother's friend. He his brother's keeper. He not even in the streets. He trying to work a nice minimum wage, whatever job it is. It don't even matter. He getting his money the right way, trying to get up out the streets of the Philly the natural way. However, his brother's so deep in the trenches, trying to put bail to Opps, trying to shoot people, trying to run blocks, trying to gang out. So they'll do anything to hurt his brother. So he just got it as a result of being related to him. And then they start dissing him in music like he's a factor. This dude is a innocent civilian who just has a bad family upbringing. And then you smoke him and start making Mick music? McButtons and McNuggets. Bro, come on, gang.
Will be coming in the next couple days. The whole indictment will be covered as a whole as well. In that particular video, I want to really shine a light on how these dudes were telling on themselves in the music. Duel and FS the Bender were the worst in YBC, but Mir Pop and Sonny Boom both were sliding in lines that so fed it's not even funny.
Make them feel like they did it.
I've noticed these lines forever, but couldn't say it on YouTube for obvious reasons. Now that the indictment is dropped, I can really show you guys that they would literally lay out these crimes step by step in detail.
On it.
Almost like they were trying to drop clues for the cops.
Right.
I want the Ooga Booga sauce.
I bet y'all won't take that water.
You know what the Ooga Booga sauce is?
You want to know I won't take your order and get out my driver?
Somebody laughing.
You don't got the Ooga Booga?
Like somebody really think this shit funny.
You want to get out my driver?
These niggas goofy as hell. My bad, they kill people. My fault. That shit dumb as hell.
He out there getting a belt like we're quiet. I thought I was smoking one mirror, but he ain't died yet.
Bro, these boys really slow as hell. He's sitting here in a pen in the feds talking about somebody who got shot down, somebody who died. It's seeming like they really savage. So he's probably facing a life sentence. He's still sitting here dissing. You genuinely don't get it. Bro, what? His ass fried.
That nigga dropped this nugget. He off that Nick Bud. That nigga dropped his fries. Hop out on your block, I got my mask on, but that's my disguise. He tried to clock out, that shit clocked him in. All them niggas died from the side, is fucking with they heat.
I call home, her brother died, I'm like, okay, whatever.
We got that job again this time, I know we gon' complete the job. He clocked out from McDonalds, I really got him fried. You can't be speaking on the bars, as high as brother died. Unlock the door, we bust that block, we come from every side.
I don't know though. I can never get inside the mindset of a drill rapper.
So basically what this guy's saying, he can't get inside of the drill rapper because we not slow. You watching this video, if you can watch more than one of my videos, you probably not dumb as hell, folks. Like, I can't comprehend doing some this dumb on the internet. They not playing a character or nothing. They dead ass serious, thinking they going crazy right now. You not seeming to understand, bro. You not seeming to understand it, bro. The reason you can't get booked for a show, the reason why only one of y'all getting a deal and you crashing out your events is because, bro, we don't care about the music. We just watching till you get dropped. We just watching till you get life, folks. We do not give no fuck about you, gang. These niggas don't understand that they think you a zoo animal, not a real person. Get your dumb ass on, folks. My bad, they shoot people. My fault. Chill out on MasoMoney, folks. I'm sitting here doing what my last name is. I'm making some money and shit, all right? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I'll see y'all next video. If y'all don't, just watch another video, folks. Like, come on now.